What is up, everybody? My name is Hyken, and today we are taking a look at the Redragon K552 mechanical gaming keyboard. Really quick, before we get started, please do remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please do check out the Twitch stream as well, twitch.tv/HIK1N. I'm going to start unboxing products over on the Twitch stream, I think, so make sure that you're followed over there so you don't miss any of that. Alrighty, let's get into it. So first off, you have a couple different options when purchasing this keyboard. It comes in either black with just red lighting, white with just red lighting, or black or white with RGB lighting. I have the red lighting black version of the keyboard. All four versions of the keyboard do come with Otemu blue switches. The red lighting version comes in at $33 and the RGB version comes in at about $45. As far as I know, the only difference between the two versions of the keyboard, the RGB lighting and the monocolored lighting one, is just the lighting. The cable comes attached to the keyboard. It does have a little cap on the end for the USB plug, but that's about it. It's a pretty basic cable, not even braided or anything like that. There are also two little kickstand feet on the back, so you can kind of adjust the height on this too. Unfortunately, there is only one option though, flat or with the feet extended. I also immediately noticed how sturdy this keyboard is. There is absolutely zero bend in this thing. It is really sturdy, kind of heavy too, but you definitely want that in a keyboard so it doesn't move around on your table whenever you start pushing on it a little bit more. In the box, you get the keyboard wrapped in bubble wrap, you get a little keycap puller, and you get an instruction manual in all kinds of different languages. That's about it. No extra bells and whistles or anything. There is also no software on this keyboard. It is 100% just plug in and play. This keyboard also has options for media controls, other hotkeys. That's all by pressing function plus one of the function keys on the top row of the keyboard. There's also a Windows lock feature, which is a very basic thing that should be on every gaming keyboard in 2019, and this keyboard has it. There are no options to change the lighting, not even like a breathing effect or some kind of pulsing effect, anything like that. You can just change the brightness of it or turn the lighting on and off. Kind of disappointing that just the solid red lighting is all you get from this keyboard, but it is a $32 keyboard. These keycaps aren't great. They are double shot ABS, but they do feel a lot better than some of the other ABS keycaps that I've tried in the past. I actually don't hate these and want to rip them off immediately, so that's a good sign. These stems are cherry compatible, so if you want, you could just swap these keycaps out for another set as well. The font on this isn't great. It is pretty gamery. I don't hate it. I don't really love it either. It does kind of have that really, this is a gaming product look, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Maybe you are. That's just my opinion. Hi, so I was editing this whole thing and I came across a section where I talked about how this keyboard is supposed to be hot swappable. However, I had very bad luck myself doing it. I tried again just now because I wanted to make sure that I get the correct information out there, right? It's obviously very important. I tried with these two switches right here that you can see and the escape key. I got my own key switch puller, which the keyboard did not come with, by the way. It came with this keycap puller that works great. However, it did not come with one of these to pull the switches out. There is even a sticker. Look at this. There's a sticker on the box right there that clearly shows one of these pulling out a switch. It doesn't give you one of these. And I have tried with all of my might to pull out these key switches 3 times now, and they're just not coming out. They're a little wobbly. Sorry about the wobbly camera too, but they're just not coming out. So if you want a hot swappable keyboard, meaning you can take these switches out and put new switches in, this is not the one to go with. If it's gonna be this difficult, just don't do that. Check out the Techwear Phantom or maybe one of the Glorious keyboards if you want a hot swappable keyboard. Do not buy this one. Okay, now back to your regularly scheduled programming. I really wish this keyboard was hot swappable because I have kind of been spoiled by my Kale Speed bronze switches on my other keyboard, and I really missed them when I was using this. Before I say any more about these, let's just go ahead and do a sound test for them. I really do love blue switches. I love the click, I love the tactile feedback, but these ones just don't feel as good. I know that's a really abstract thing, and I really hate putting abstract things like that into reviews because it's not always something that transfers well from person to person, but that's kind of the best way that I can describe it. These just don't feel as good. Like if you use like real cherry blue switches or something maybe a little bit nicer, you go to these and it's just not the same. If you listen closely with these, you can kind of hear a little bit of rattle from inside the keyboard too. It's just extra noise that really takes away from the quality of the Switch. Not that these switches are super great. These stabilizers for the larger keys also aren't great either. There's a significant amount of wobble with these. There's also a good amount of wobble with each individual switch, however, it wasn't anything that was really messing me up when I was gaming or anything like that. So, would I recommend this keyboard? Well, if you've got about a $30 to $45 budget, then yeah, I think that this is actually a really great starting point. You get your hands on something that's real and mechanical, yeah, that's great. However, it is kind of a bummer that this keyboard only comes with blue switches. I know that blue switches aren't for everybody, but if you really do like the sound of these switches, then yeah, pick this keyboard up. It's a good find. However, if you're looking to upgrade from something else, like say maybe you're coming from a Corsair keyboard and you're wanting to try out a 10 keyless model or something like that, I don't think that this keyboard is for you. I think that really you should be looking for something that's got a few more features on it, maybe has some software with it, some more customizable lighting options, stuff like that. But I mean really, if you're looking for a bare bones mechanical keyboard, something with no extra bells and whistles, something that you could just plug in and play with, then yeah, this is actually a really great option. That's gonna do it for me today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.